at the end of the score, Bhutan has...
Fast is moving. Today we find ourselves in Zone 2 inside the University of Cape Coast, Ghana.
Welcome all of you to the UCC main auditorium where we have the Zone 2 contest for the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge. Yes, LPG.
Oil refinery.
Yes, the thermal oil refinery. Yes, CNG. True. Yes, it's true. 3 points. Yes, Pentane.
20 kilometers.
Yes, 20 kilometers. At the UCC main auditorium, this is how this contest ended. CNG had 29 points. Let's clap for them. LPG had 55 points. And Pentane had 58 points. Congratulations to all of you for how far you have come.
Welcome to the Gas Challenge 2022. We are kickstarting this year's edition with the Zone 1 happening live at the RS Amegashi Auditorium here inside the University of Ghana, Legon.
So at the end of the score, Bhutan has 42 points. Let's clap for them. Methane had 48 points. Propane books a seat at the semi-final with 66 points. Let's clap for them.
Chukuchaka, and the train of the Gas Challenge is still moving, and today we have made a pit stop here in Zone 3 in a land of culture and tradition, a land of natural resources such as gold and of course fufu, a land of a great leader, His Majesty the King Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. And so here we are at the Prempeh Assembly Hall bringing to you live the Zone 3 contest here today. And so we have 3 tertiary institutions ready to do battle. We have 2-time champions, the University of Mines and Technology, UMAT, here today. We also have the Kumasi Technical University, first time debutants coming live. And we also have the University of Energy and Natural Resources joining us here today. Now remember that we have already made stops in Zone 1 and Zone 2, and already we have the University of Ghana, Legon on standby, who have already booked a seat in the semi-final. Also, All Nations University from Koforidua, they have also booked a seat right here. And so today we are actually going to see, is UMAT going to continue that dominance, or are they going to have to experience a shock from either Kumasi Technical University or the University of Natural Resources and Energy from Sunyane. So I have some coaches here with me from the schools, and we'll be talking to them. And I have with me a coach from the University of Natural Resources with me here. So I'm going to quickly talk to him. Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, so my name is Jamfi Aboa from University of Energy and Natural Resources, and I'm the team coach.
The coach is definitely prepared his team to do battle. How prepared are you? What has actually gone into your preparations for this contest?
Okay, so the preparations have been very thorough. I think this is our third time competing in this contest, and we've come very close to qualifying to the final twice. So this year we actually looked at our shortcomings, and then we tried to up our game. So we started preparing top notch.
Champion.
Moving. Today we find ourselves in Zone 2 inside the University of Cape Coast, Ghana.
Welcome all of you to the UCC main auditorium, where we have the Zone 2 contest for the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge. Yes, LPG.
Oil refinery.
Yes, the Tema oil refinery. Yes, CNG.
True.
Yes, it's true. 3 points. Yes, Pentin.
20 kilometers.
Yes, 20 kilometers. At the UCC main auditorium, this is how this contest ended. CNG had 29 points. Let's clap for them. LPG had 55 points. And Pentin had 58 points. Congratulations to all of you for how far you have come.
Okay, so yes, Hila, of course, we are in the land of rich culture and tradition indeed, and I'm sure you can see that behind us. But then, the host of this particular contest is here with me, the coach from the Kumasi Technical University, and he's going to introduce himself to us and actually tell us how prepared they are for this contest. Hello, coach. You're welcome.
Hello. Thank you very much.
Kindly introduce yourself to us.
Yes, I'm Dr. Edem Bensa, the coach of Kumasi Technical University and the head of the Chemical Engineering Department.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we are very happy to be part of this contest. We are battle ready, we are poised, and I can assure you that at the end of the day, we are going to win. We know that UMAT and UNER are among the most formidable, teams in this competition, but we are not perturbed, and I can assure you that we are carrying the day. We are winning.
Now, I really love and admire this energy that you have right here. Now, should I count on this, that at the end of this contest, you're going to have this same countenance on your face?
I can, absolutely. I can assure you that we are winning. It's nothing but a win for Kumasi Technical University.
Now, before we talk about winning, I'm sure you've definitely really prepared. But then what are the key elements that went into your preparation ahead of this contest?
Yeah, we first of all, we realize that, the opponents are very strong. UMAT is a two-time, winners of this competition. So because of that, we had to put in a lot of energy. We need to encourage, our boys, and I can assure you that our boys are battle ready. They are ready for UMAT. They are ready for UNER.
All right, so that is it from the coach of the Kumasi Technical University, and they say they are ready for battle, ready for UMAT and ready for UNER. But then talking of UMAT, I have the coach from that great school there now. Mind you, UMAT are previous two-time champions of the two editions that have been held so far. So indeed, they are a formidable side. Indeed, they are the team to beat in this contest today. But then, hello, sir. Could you please introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, I'm Professor Richard Amorin, the coach for Condensate, that's UMAT.
Wow, the very honorable coach for that very formidable team. Now, UMAT has chalked a lot of success when it comes to the gas challenge. Are you going to continue in this year's edition as well with that trend?
It's very clear that we are taking the trophy for the third time. We are just here to register our presence that we are in the finals already. So just wait for us as we pick the trophy on December 7th.
Wow, now that's very interesting. They say they're only here for the formalities. Other than that, they already have a seat in the grand finale right there. Now, how prepared are you, particularly for this year's contest? I know a lot of preparation goes in there, but what are some of the key elements that went into this preparation for this year's contest?
Yeah, for us as UMAT, our motto is knowledge, truth, and excellence. So at all times, we are ever ready for any contest. So I can say we are fully prepared for the contest.
Would you say there's some feeling of complacency in here with your team, looking at the fact that, we are, serial winners of this contest, so there's not much to do, there's not much work. Do you think there's that complacency in your camp?
Not at all, but we know what we are capable of doing. So that is what exactly we've come to do. And I believe that at the end of the day, you will testify that indeed our boys are the best in Ghana.
So should I be expecting this same smile and composure from you at the end of the day?
Of course, even to the end of the whole contest.
Wow, now that's amazing. So that is it from the coach of the University of Mines and Technology, coming all the way from Takwa, the Western region, for this contest here in the Ashanti region, the land of true culture and tradition. So we are going very soon into the auditorium to pick up action right from there as these schools get ready to do battle. So stay tuned, it is the Gas Challenge 2022. Solid, eh? Welcome to the Gas Challenge 2022. We are kickstarting this year's edition with the Zone 1 happening live at the RS Amegashi Auditorium here inside the University of Ghana, Legon.
So at the end of the score, Butane has 42 points. Let's clap for them. Misane had 48 points. Propane books a seat at the semi-final with 66 points. Let's clap for them.
Auditorium right now, and I've come into the midst of the student body coming to support the Kumasi Technical University. Of course, they are the hosts, and so let's just get to speak.
To have a feel of it, and then actually we received that notice that this year we happens to be part, and then we saw it to be a great opportunity to also be in such an occasion like this. So it's a wonderful moment.
All right, but then the general outlook from your supporting team is too calm. What is that secret behind the calmness?
Actually, you know, sometimes people present themselves in a way that others might define them based on how they see them. But one thing that we believe in is that at the end of everything, we got to know the reason why we presented ourselves in this way. So just let's start everything, and then at the end, we will see the reason.
But before we get to the end, let's just talk about your opponents. You are coming up against a two-time champion, University of Mines and Technology.
Yeah.
There's also the University of Energy and Natural Resources in the building. They have been here through it all. Now, aren't you shaky? Aren't you afraid? Aren't you scared?
Oh, for shaking or being scared, we are not. Because as people might say, because as you said earlier, because they've been the winning for the 2 consecutive times, so much is being expected from them, as you are also expecting. Yes. And then as you take us that, oh, since today happens to be our first time, we might not meet, but trust me, the fact that they've win, it for 2 times doesn't guarantee the fact that they will take this one as well. We came in full vim and then we will take them by surprise.
Now, I love that energy. That energy is actually the Santamai energy that we know of. But then it's obvious, yeah, underdogs. But then what are you going to assure us to see at the end of the day for the Kumasi Technical University?
Okay, as I said earlier, at the end of the contest, the best will be the Kumasi Technical University.
Okay, will the best indeed be the Kumasi Technical University? We obviously have to just wait and see at the end of the contest. But then I'm still here in the auditorium. I'll be moving to the other schools to actually speak to them. So, stick and stay tuned. It is the GAS Challenge 2022. Okay, all right. So let's move, and let's get into the camp of the University of Mines and Technology, the serial winners of this contest, actually. Now, Bossy, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. How are you too?
Of course, I'm doing very well. I'm just actually inspired by the fact that you have been 2-time champions of this contest, and I'm just hoping to see what you put up today. But then tell me, with regards to your preparedness, what should we be expecting from you?
Actually, the world should expect many things from us today. You understand that our record in the history of this GAS challenge is unprecedented. For UMAT to be 2 consecutive champions, it's not easy. So expect a lot from us today, and expect that we are going to win and proceed to the next stage as well.
But then, as 2-time champions, is it expected that maybe you're going to have a relaxed composure? Because, of course, this thing, it comes as easy as cocoa for you. Should we be expecting that sort of composure from your team?
Yeah, I also want to reflect our mind to the theme of our SRCB celebration, Fan and Form. We are coming to take it on the floor. Yeah.
All right, but then I also have here with me this very beautiful lady right here from UMAT as well. In UMAT, I'm sure there are a lot of beautiful people like you.
Oh yes, there are.
So should we be expecting a beautiful performance from you at the end of the day?
Expect a splendid performance. Expect the best. Expect something so great.
Why should we expect that? What is assurance that we should be seeing something great at the end of the day?
Okay, that is what is supposed to happen. You shouldn't expect us to lose.
So you're actually saying that this is actually written in the stars
a must.
already?
It's a must.
Of course. Okay, well, we shall wait and only see if it is indeed a must here. But then, of course, kudos to Team UMAT for showing up, 2-time champions. But then let's just get in and speak to the team from the University of Energy and Natural Resources, coming all the way from Sunyani. Hello, boss. How are you feeling?
Oh, very relaxed.
Could you kindly introduce yourself to us?
My name is Yao Sasa, Petroleum Engineer Level 400 from UNE.
Wow. Today you're here to support your people in their 3rd conquest. Previously you've been here 2 times. You've gotten quite close, but then not so close yet. What should we be expecting from you today?
Last year we came hard, but this year we are fully prepared that we are here to win. We are not here to joke. So, and it's a contest we've been looking out for because UMAT has always been bragging. So we are here to match up with them and also beat them and win the contest.
Now, how many kilometers is it from Sunyani to Kumasi? How long did you have to travel to get here?
Approximately 2 hours, 30 minutes.
So are you going to actually travel that same distance back with a seat in a semi-final?
Oh yeah, definitely. We are winning, so we are going back with joy. So that one day is assured.
But then there's UMAT here today.
We know.
Aren't you afraid?
No, that's why I told you in the first place that it's a contest we've been looking up for, because always we meet Tech at group stage, and 1 or 2 reasons they eliminate us. But this year we want the defending champions, and we are happy to meet them at group stage and show the Ghana that we also have the talent to beat UMAT, and not to let them go to the finals and always be winning with easy schools. Yeah.
So apparently the University of Energy and Natural Resources say they are no easy school to beat, but then everyone says they are going to win. What is that distinguishment that we should be looking out for in your school? What is it that can assure us that indeed today will be carried by UNER?
I'm assuring you that our boys are prepared. That's it. Our boys are prepared, and we know what we are here for. We are not here to joke.
All right, so they claim they know what they are here for, and they are not here to joke. So let's actually see what will be happening in this contest right now. But then, of course, there's a lot of action that will be happening here in this contest today. Let's just keep speaking to some personalities. And at this point, I'm actually going to speak to a member of the technical committee to also get his reactions and expectations coming into this contest. Hello, sir. Could you kindly introduce yourself to us?
I'm Ellis Osei with the Ghana Gas Engineering team. I'm also part of the technical committee of the Gas Challenge. Yeah.
All right, now, as a part of the technical committee and, of course, the engineering team, what particular roles do you put in to ensure that we have, such success in these contests that we have here?
Well, the whole idea is to instill the concept of STEM, and that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to our tertiary institutions. And the focus is for them to be more enlightened with the oil and gas industry. So basically, the technical committee, we prepare the document or the reading material or guide for the schools, and that's what they read, and they prepare themselves for the contest. Basically, that's what we do. Yeah.
All right, so on my left too, I have another very important personality here. Of course, he is also a member of the technical committee, but then he will introduce himself to us. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay, so my name is Peter Emisa Hagen, the chairman of the technical committee.
Oh, the chairman himself.
Yeah.
I salute chairman.
You're welcome.
But then, chairman, with all the work you are putting in, do you actually feel the feedback? Do you feel positive energy returning from all this work you are putting in?
Yes, I mean, it's quite interesting because, when developing the study guide, we take into consideration the message that Ghana Gas want to send across. And also, we do also bear in mind that these competing students are also students from various institutions who will also have other engagement. So if you consider the gas sector, the oil and gas sector, it's quite broad. And bearing in mind the other engagement that they do have, we try to limit it based on the message that Ghana Gas want to send across.
But then, generally, what is the impact that the gas challenge has had on, education in the country, particularly with the tertiary institutions? What is that general impact that is, obviously you can highlight?
It's been very massive, looking at the responses that we are getting from the first, second, and then this current edition. The first aspect has to do with capacity building. The gas industry is quite young, relatively young compared to other nations. So this basically having to do with trying to build capacity, trying to lure students into taking interest in oil and gas related courses in the various universities.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and so kudos to this technical committee team here who are doing amazing, making sure that this gas challenge comes to you and actually brings an impact on this nation and beyond. So yes, it is still the gas challenge 2022 right here. We're still moving on, speaking to a wide array of personalities in here, making sure that the Zone 3 contest is going to be one that will be exciting to actually see. So over here I have my beautiful quiz mistress ready to get onto the stage. But then let's speak to our quiz mistress. Let's get to see her expectations coming into Osekrum Kumase. Hi, quiz mistress. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine. I'm doing well. I'm quite expectant. I think this contest is going to be a very hot one. UMAT wants to retain its position, and UNER wants to also make it to the semi-finals. KSTU is coming in the first time, and they said we should expect the best from them. They are going to make a difference today. So I think today's contest is going to be a competitive one. I'm looking forward to an exciting contest.
Now, as a quiz mistress, I know you are definitely unbiased, but then I want to put you on the spot. If you were to select a school that will be going to, who do you think that school will be?
I think that would be a difficult one. Looking at what UNER and then UMAT have put forward the past two contests, I think that you won't be able to say either of them. And I also don't know what KSTU is bringing on board. So for me, I think all three teams stand a very good chance on making it to the semi-finals. And I wish all teams the very best. May the best team win.
Indeed, may the best team win. And our quiz mistress, as beautiful and as unbiased as she is, says we should just look out for what that contest will be providing today. So we're still moving on. We're still speaking to personalities around, trying to get the general feeling coming into this Zone 3 contest. Let me remind you that we are live from the Prempeh Assembly Hall inside the heart of Kumasi, of course, the city, the Garden City, the land of tradition, culture, and a whole lot. So stick and stay tuned. It is the Gas Challenge 2022. We are bringing to you an exciting Zone 3 contest today. Welcome to the Gas Challenge 2022. We are kickstarting this year's edition with the Zone 1 happening live at the RS Amegashi Auditorium here inside the University of Ghana, Legon.
At the end of the score, Butane has 42 points. Let's clap for them. Misane had 48 points. Propane books a seat at the semi-finals with 66 points. Let's clap for them.
Fast is moving. Today we find ourselves in Zone 2 inside the University of Cape Coast, Ghana.
Welcome all of you to the UCC main auditorium where we have the Zone 2 contest for the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge. Yes, LPG.
Oil refinery.
Yes, the Tema oil refinery. Yes, CNG.
True.
Yes, it's true. 3 points. Yes, Pentane.
20 kilometers.
Yes, 20 kilometers. At the UCC main auditorium, this is how this contest ended. CNG had 29 points. Let's clap for them. LPG had 55 points. And Pentane had 58 points. Congratulations to all of you for how far you have come.
Hello. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, UMAT. Thank you very much, UMAT. Thank you very much, UMAT. We love the energy. We love the energy. This is the Gas Challenge. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, UMAT. Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you. A round of applause for all the heat in the hall this morning. My name is Leonard Akufo-Kwapon and I'll be your host for this morning. Once again, we come to you with a gas challenge, and the slogan that we're going to go with is knowledge is power, and you respond gas is power. So let's try it. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for those joining us online, for those of you joining us from your offices, from your homes. This is the Gas Challenge 2022, and we are coming to you from where I call the cultural capital of Ghana. When it comes to the cultural heritage and traditions, there is no place to go to than the city of Kumasi. A round of applause for the fact that we are here in Kumasi, the Garden City. Ladies and gentlemen, today is going to be an electrifying contest between Kumasi Technical University, University of Mines and Technology, thank you, UMAT. Thank you. Thank you, and last but not the least, one of the cleanest cities in Ghana, far away from Sunyani, University of Energy and Natural Resources. It's going to be a wild and very interesting contest today, and we are happy to bring this to you at the Ghana National Gas Company. We are going to start with God, and on this note, I'm going to call a student from St. Louis Senior High School, Ifya Kobi Efriye Ampen. With a round of applause, let's welcome her upstage as she gives us the opening prayer. As I say, and I say once again, this is a way of encouraging our younger brothers and sisters to get into science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Knowledge is power.
Please, may we respectfully rise as we take our opening prayer. Please, we are praying. Almighty ever-living God, we thank you for how far you have brought us. It is by your word that we are still alive, and we say glory be to thy holy name. Lord, please, we beg you, whatever sin we've committed against you and against our fellow man, please forgive us. Whatever we do here today, let it bring success to us. Whatever we do here, let it be that which will bring glory to thy holy name. We make our prayer through Christ our Lord, your Son, who lives and reigns in the unity of the Holy Spirit, God forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. A round of applause to Efia from St. Louis. The interesting twist is that we have a very outstanding member of our committee who is celebrating her birthday, and she is an old student of St. Louis. Happy birthday, Sophia. A round of applause to her. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Gas is power. The interesting thing about this contest is that, as I said, this is the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge, and this is the extended edition. Now, the zonal contest has been made a little interesting, and for the first time, we have a regional contest and what I call a contest of the cities. So today, we have a contest between Takwa of the Western region. Is the wind going to Takwa? Is the wind going to Sunyani? Or is the wind staying right here in Kumasi with the Kumasi Technical University? As I always say, time will tell, and very soon we will know. We would like to say that this edition is being hosted by Kumasi Technical University. In view of that, we are going to invite upstage the Director of Planning, Quality Planning and Assurance, and representative of the Vice Chancellor, Engineer Professor Abna Obri Yeboah, to give us a quick remark. With a round of applause, let's welcome her upstage. A round of applause to her, engineer professor. Engineer professor. It's not easy.
Hello. And indeed, the wind is going to stay in Kumasi, isn't it? I bring you warm greetings from the Vice Chancellor of Kumasi Technical University, Engineer Professor Osei Wusu-Echao, on whose stead I stand here. He brings to you his apologies for not being able to make it himself, but as an engineer myself, like him, and this coming from the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, I see my dean here, and I see my HODs. It is just right that I take his place. Again, you are on the soil of Kumasi. We want to welcome you from Takwa and also from Sunyani to the beautiful land of Kumasi, our rich heritage. Unfortunately, we couldn't enjoy the dance very much because of the loud noise from Takwa. I hope that we will have the chance to enjoy the beautiful dance that was coming from our two ladies, beautifully clad in their kente attire. Today is Original Gas Challenge, KSTU, Kumasi Technical University, UMAT, University of Mines and Technology, and UNER, University of Energy and Natural Resources. I know that definitely the best team will win, and they know themselves. So once again, I welcome you to Kumasi, and I wish the three of you teams the very best in this contest. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Thank you very much, Engineer Professor. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. You know what? We are privileged to have our younger brothers and sisters in our midst. Let me first of all acknowledge the presence of Pentecost Senior High School. Give us a wave. A round of applause to them. These are our future engineers. St. Louis Senior High School. Hey, I like your wave. Another round of applause to them. We have Impasetia Senior Technical School. Impasetia, thank you very much for coming. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. As I always say, the concept of the gas challenge was conceptualized, engineered, manufactured, supported by the government relations team of the Ghana National Gas Company. So it is just right that at this point, we invite upstage the head of the government relations unit, as well as the chairperson of the Gas Challenge Committee, who has made sure that this event has come to us here in Kumasi. We would welcome upstage Madame Augustina Asare Osei to give us the welcome address on behalf of Ghana Gas. Keep clapping for her. She's done so well to bring this event on here.
Thank you very much, KK. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
Thank you very much. Wow, what an energy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being with us here in Kumasi. I want to start by acknowledging some representative here. I think it's in order to first acknowledge, the host mayor, the KMA boss of Kumasi, Osekrum, the Garden City, Honorable Sampai. Thank you very much for gracing our occasion. And I also would like to thank the dignitaries invited guests, the representative of the various participating institutions, my honorable board members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would just want to be brief this morning, as all of us are very eager to get the competition started. So we started 2022 in Accra 2 weeks ago, where the University of Ghana came out as a winner. And then from there, we moved to Cape Coast, where the team Penten, which is all nation, all the way from Koforidua, also made it. And we are here in Kumasi today. And indeed, who is going to book his seats at the semi-finals? Is it going to be, well, I'm not going to let you make noise, I'm not going to mention your names. So we are wondering who's going to be. We are very eager to know the teams who are going to represent the institutions at the semi-finals. From here, we'll move to Ho. So Ho will have KNUST competing. We'll have Ho Technical University competing, and we have the Regional Maritime University also competing in Ho. So this year we have introduced the semi-finals. So it doesn't matter what happened today. If you do not automatically get a seat in the finals, be rest assured that if you get high marks, so we have chosen that the highest marks or the two higher marks will make it to the semi-finals. So in the event that you don't make it today, there's a likely chance that we'll see you in the semi-finals. And so we expect the semi-finals to be held on the 30th of November. And from there, we hope to have the finals in the first week of December, which is the 8th of December. So at this stage, without wasting too much time, I want to inform you that we are live on Facebook, we are live on Instagram. So I will treat every one of you to take into consideration that we're doing live production. So in terms of the movements and everything, please, please bear with us. And please, I want to appeal with the coaches here. Please, your supporters. We have a lot of dignitaries here with us. Please, let's control the crowd and let's make the quiz as smooth as possible. Thank you very much, and please enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and please enjoy your day. This is the Gas Challenge 2022, the third zonal edition, and it is between Kumasi Technical University, the two-time winners and reigning champions, University of Mines and Technology, and our Sunyani brothers and sisters, University of Energy and Natural Resources. So, who wins today's edition of the Gas Challenge? Time will tell. So without much ado, I want to call the representative of UMAT, Professor Solomon Nunu, the Dean and National President of UTAG, to give us a quick remark. Let's keep clapping for him as he comes off stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I bring you warm greetings from the Vice Chancellor of the University of Mines and Technology, Professor Richard Pesia Mankwa, and his management team. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it here today because of an equally important assignment, so I'm here in his stead. First of all, we would like to thank Ghana Gas Company Limited for what you've been doing over the past years, 2019, 2021, and this year as well. We are grateful also to the production team and all the other guests who are here. For the past two editions, UMAT has been very fortunate and lucky that out of our hard work, we've been able to win the past two editions. And we are believing that in the subsequent one, which is taking place today, we will be able to come out successfully to the glory of God. We wish all the other participants, Kumasi Technical University, UNER, University of Energy and Natural Resources, and of course, UMAT very well in this competition. And we hope and pray that Ghana Gas will be able to do more for us to have more of these going on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And you know, the thing about this contest is it's coming with amazing prizes, not just to the contestants, but also to the institutions. I must say that Ghana National Gas Company currently have contestants, the winners from UMAT working with us at Ghana Gas. So you never know. This is a chance for the contestants to also get employment opportunities. Let's do our best, and as I always say, may the best team win. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Gas is power. So we've heard from the representative from KSTU, we've heard from UMAT, and now we want to call Dr. Boache Ansah of UENR to give us a short remark. Young, energetic, and let's see the vibrancy that shows on this stage today from UENR. A round of applause to him.
Good morning, everyone. And I'd want to, at this moment, thank the beautiful city of Kumasi for hosting such a grand contest. Looking at the crowd, I know a few people here, but I'd want to accord respect to all the dignitaries here present. I am standing in the capacity of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Elvis Asare-Bediako, and also in the stead of the Dean of School of Energy, Professor Samuel Jemfi, and in my own capacity as Head of Department for Petroleum and Natural Gas. Mr. Sampine, probably you don't remember me, but Honorable Sabas, I'm his son. So I used to meet you at CAS a lot. So it's very good to see you here. And all the other dignitaries, UTAC President, very good to see you. Today, we are here as brothers and sisters from universities across the nation. Please, let's comport ourselves and give our best to the competition. We are looking at embracing gas as a transition fuel, basically. What are we bringing together as students, as universities? What concepts are we looking at to improve the nation? So as we come here today, this is just a contest. It's a way for us to engage and be happy. So let's respect each other and let's give our very best. I don't want to talk too much, so I look forward to a beautiful competition. Thank you very much, Ghana Gas, for making such a beautiful contest for all of us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Boache Ansah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Kumasi. And something must show that indeed we are in Kumasi. Kete Group, are you ready? Let us have a feel of what Kumasi has to offer. you.
The remaining acknowledgement, the ranking all on one sheet.
So, a round of applause to our Kete group. Indeed, we are in Kumasi, where I always call the cultural heritage capital of Ghana. Thank you very much. And another round of applause to them. And also to the student from UNER. She did so well. This is the right time, I believe, to call upstage the representative of the Board of Governors of the Ghana National Gas Company, in the person of Nana Ansa Abebio, to give us a remark. Can you give him a round of applause? Knowledge is power, gas is power. Knowledge is power, gas is power. Again, if you are watching us online, this is the Gas Challenge coming to you from the historic Prempeh Assembly Hall in Kumasi. Thank you very much, sir. Can you come in?
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. On behalf of the board chairman, Honorable Kennedy Japong, and the entire board of the Ghana National Gas Company, I welcome you all to the Prempeh Assembly Hall for the third leg of the 2022 Gas Challenge competition involving Kumasi Technical University, University of Energy and Natural Resources, and University of Mines and Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's competition is being held under the theme, Embracing the Future Together, the indispensable role of gas in facilitating economic growth and development, dovetails into the objective of the Gas Challenge, which includes promoting career opportunity, capacity building, and generating keen interest in the gas industry. The Gas Challenge competition, since its introduction, has brought numerous benefits to both participating institutions and contestants to explore and apply their knowledge to real-life problems. We hope that the Gas Challenge will continually serve its purpose of impacting the lives of our young ones to develop a career in the energy sector. We have already witnessed two keenly contested competitions in Accra and Cape Coast, and I have no doubt that today's contest will also be highly competitive. I'm eager to see the outcome of the contest, and I wish the competing institutions the very best. Knowledge is power.
Gas is power.
Thank you all for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nana Ansa Abebio. We are privileged to have the man in charge of Kumasi, Greater Kumasi, I would say, and this is the mayor of Kumasi. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome upstage Honorable Sampine, the mayor of Kumasi, to give us a short remark.
Thank you very much. Knowledge is power.
A very good morning to you all. Members of the board of Ghana Gas, representatives of participating universities, my own Tina, Chair of the Planning Committee, ladies and gentlemen, media present, I wish to use this opportunity to welcome you to Kumasi, where Ghana happens. And that this competition, the third edition, the impact that has been growing will forever fester in students. Technology, engineering. When even people are going to look for money, they talk about financial engineering. When we talk about security, and I see my security couples here, they talk about the security architecture. And all of these are related to engineering and technology. And I believe what Ghana Gas is doing is for the betterment of not only Ghana Gas, the universities and the institutions, but for Ghana and the world at large. As I wish all of you successful participation, and as the host city, my wish is for my Kumasi Technical University to come and winners. But notwithstanding that, I wish all of you the best, and may you have a successful one, and at the end of the best university wins. Thank you and welcome to the city of Kumasi, where Ghana happens.
Thank you very much, Honorable. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the contest is about to begin. So who wins the competition? Is it going to stay in Kumasi? Is it going to Sinanye UNER? Or is it going to the reigning champions, Takwa UMAT? As I always say, time will tell. But even at this point, ladies and gentlemen, let me acknowledge those that I call the power behind the performance. So we have consultants who assist the quiz mistress in ensuring that everything goes on smoothly as far as content is concerned. So let me acknowledge Dr. Emmanuel Akunde. A wave, please. And also Dr. Frank Boateng. We are now going to the coaches. They've been prepping these contestants to make sure that they raise the flag of their institutions higher and higher. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a senior lecturer and researcher at the Chemical Engineering Department of Kumasi Technical University. Engineer Dr. Edem Kujo Bensa. Let's have you off stage. Let's have you off stage. Engineer Dr. Kujo Bensa, this is your first time in the Gas Challenge. What are your expectations and what should we all expect from you? KSTU! KSTU! Toboy! Toboy! Toboy!
You know something? There is a saying that the best comes from the West. But today, we are going to prove and demonstrate that the best comes from outside Chrome. Now, KSTU, we are noted for producing the finest chemical and oil and gas engineers. We produce the most dynamic civil and electrical engineers. Finally, the most innovative mechanical and auto engineers in the country are from KSTU. I can assure you, by the end of this contest, we are going to win big and win massively. So this year, the cup is coming to Osekro. Thank you very much. Choboy! Choboy! Choboy!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Indeed, very soon we will know if the win is going to stay in Kumasi or Sekro. You have your mayor here, so let's see how it goes. Now, I want to go straight to Sunyani, and I'm going to an assistant lecturer at the UNER University School of Petroleum and Natural Gas Engineering. He obtained his BSc in Petroleum Engineering from KNUST and a Master's in Petroleum Engineering from Tomsk Polytechnic University, Russia. His interests are in production engineering, flow assurance, and net zero technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome upstage Ebenezer Denfi Yeboah.
Think energy. Think energy. Think UNAR. We are most grateful to Ghana Gas for this competition. This has been our third time on this stage. And in the words of the Akan adage, he said that Abosumanim Yakonim Pensa. We've been here the third time, and this time around, we are taking it back to Sunyani. I think this competition, we've been really aggressive to win it. The first contest, we gave our best. It wasn't enough. The second competition was fireworks. And today, it's going to be like missiles dropping from Russia to Ukraine. Hey! Our team is poised, and we are going to win this contest. As we say, you can boast of what you've done and what you want to do. But we know one thing, we say that Kasaya Den. Oh, Kasaya Den! We are going to what? Show working! Today we are going to show working, and we are going back with a trophy to Sunyani. So all the other teams, I wish you all the best. Put up your best challenge, because we are not here to play today. We are very aggressive, and we know we are going to win. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like this from Sunyani. I like your energy from Sunyani. I like the vim from Sunyani. Let's see how it reflects on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please relax and listen to this one. This is an associate professor of the Department of Petroleum and Natural Gas Engineering under the School of Petroleum Studies at UMAT. He has over 12 years of teaching and research experience, focusing on drilling optimization, oil and gas gathering, transportation, storage and usage, health, safety, and the environment. He is the recipient of the SPE 2019 African Regional Distinguished Achievement Award for Petroleum Engineering Faculty. He is also a registered engineer with the Ghana Institute of Engineers and Technologists. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has done it 2 times already. Let's welcome Dr. Richard Omorin.
Thank you.
How are you doing, sir? How are you doing today?
Very well. Thank you.
What should we expect from UMAT?
As usual. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, thank you. Nkunimdie empedede. including the MPDD. It's not about showing you working. It's about whether the formula you are using is even right. So as we always say, knowledge is power, gas is power, UMAT is power. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Knowledge is power, gas is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, gas is power. Thank you very much, UMAT. Thank you very much, UMAT. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, UMAT. Thank you very much, UMAT. And look, I must confess, I was nearly influenced. Peer pressure nearly took me. I nearly did. Then I realized, no, knowledge is power. We are just about to start a contest. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been supported by various institutions. And at this point, I would like to acknowledge the presence of one or two personnel who have made this program possible. From the Ghana Armed Forces, we have Colonel Frimpong Manso. A round of applause to him, sir. We also have Amenga Robert and Francis Arthur from ECG coming to support us. A round of applause to them. We have the Regional Director of EPA, Mr. Samuel Oting. We thank you for coming. From the Ghana Fire Service, we have Kinda Obeng Adoy. Thank you very much for coming. From Ghana Immigration Service, we have Madam Barbara Enchi. Thank you very much. From Ghana Education Service, we have Madam Hannah Amponsa. Thank you very much, Madam. From the Ghana Prison Service, we have Superintendent Paul Noah Bopue. Thank you. And we have the HOD of Oil and Gas Department, KSTU, Dr. Justice Bacloy. Ladies and gentlemen, time has soon. Time has soon. If you have a word of prayer, say for your contestants. The heat is about to start. So in this hall, in Kumasi, Prempeh Assembly Hall, we have a self-motivating young chemical and petrochemical engineer who aspires to positively impact the lives of the many people she encounters. This woman has her school year. She's a product of St. Louis Senior High School and holds a bachelor's in chemical engineering from KNUST. Upon completing her first degree, she served as a TA at the Department of Chemical Engineering, KNUST, as a national service person. Due to her diligence and inclined aptitude for academia, her competency got her the Luke Oil Overseas Scholarship through the Ministry of Energy to pursue a postgraduate degree in chemical engineering in the respected Gapkin Russian State University of Oil and Gas, Moscow, Russia, where she graduated with specialty in petroleum refining technology. She is currently pursuing a PhD degree in chemical engineering at KNUST. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome our stage our quiz mistress, Engineer Mrs. Emanuela Kwao Boateng. Let's keep clapping for her. She has done it over the years and she continues to do an amazing job. The queen, the challenge is about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, your quiz mistress. This is where I take my leave. Knowledge is power.
Thank you.
You know what? This is the point where I want to state this. Jama is going to be intense. So when you are called by the quiz mistress, then you give us some morale. At this point, we are going to start with UMAT. UMAT, give us some morale. Give us some morale to start. UMAT, this is your turn. Don't lose it. This is your turn. Don't lose it. UMAT. Okay, if UMAT is not ready. Okay, this is a last opportunity.
Thank you very much, UMAT. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I want to welcome all of you to Kumasi for the third zonal contest. That is going to be between UMAT, KSTU, and UNED. You are welcome to the Prempeh Assembly Hall for this contest. UMAT, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much for the energy. I always enjoy the energy in the room when it is discharged. So as you all know, today is the third zonal contest in Osei-Krom. And I want to welcome those from Sunyani and Takwa to our beautiful city of Kumasi. I want to welcome the contestants on stage so that we start the contest. That's what everybody has been waiting for. Contestants, please come on stage. Please come on stage. So for those online and those who may not really know, Condensate is the team name for UMAT. So in the course of the competition, you will not hear me mention UMAT, but you hear me referring to them as Condensate. KSTU goes by the name Misano. So you will hear me call them by that team name. And then UNED goes by the name LNG. These characteristic names have been given to depict the environment where we are coming from, the gas sector. So people have been wondering how we got to this pairing, how the teams came together. So it was through balloting. The teams balloted, all the institutions balloted, and that is why these three teams are competing together. Also, their seating arrangements were also through balloting. So their coaches balloted for where each institution is going to sit throughout the contest. All right, Agroniform, we are about to start. Let's get interactive. Condensate, welcome to Kumasi.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourselves. So you mention your name, your program of study, and your year. And tell us what we should expect from you today. So let me start from you.
So I'm Latte Phineas.
Okay.
Petroleum Engineering Department, second year.
Second year, what should we expect? Yes, please.
Okay. Today, we have only one target. It's to
Your name
defend...
first.
Okay. My name is Donko Davidson, Petroleum Engineering.
Team UMAT.
Talk loud.
Thank you.
I'm Davidson Donko, reading Petroleum Engineering, third year.
Okay.
So today, we are not here to compete. We have only one target. It's to defend our trophy.
Oh. And that's what we are here to do. Oh. They are here to defend their trophy. Are we competing? They said they are not here to compete, but to take their trophy back. Are you giving them that chance?
No, please.
Okay, so introduce yourselves, your name, your program of study, your year. And then after you do your introduction, you tell us what we should expect from you.
I'm Dankwa Enoch Osei, reading chemical engineering.
Okay.
Third year.
Okay.
And you should expect the best from Kumasi Technical University.
All right, said we should expect the best from them. Yes, my dear.
Abel Mensah, third year chemical engineering.
All right. So KSTU says we should expect the best from them. From Sunyani. Good to see you again.
Thank you, madam.
Debbie Aomoba, and then Yom Somobe Farko. Today is our sacrum. Please introduce yourselves and tell us what we should expect from you.
I'm Ebenezer Oparejima. I'm offering petroleum engineering.
Okay.
3rd year.
All right. And my brother?
I'm Nicholas Texan. Petroleum engineering, 3rd year.
Okay. What should we expect from UNER? What should we expect?
Well, we are from the University of Energy, so expect a good energy from the school.
He said we should expect a good energy from them. At the end of the contest, we will know who is booking a seat at the semi-finals that will take place in Accra. I want to welcome the technical team to present the questions for the contest. Thank you. So like he showed you, sealed with the signature of our head. Team, are you ready? Are you all ready? All right. So I'll start with the rules of the engagement today, the contest. You may all know, but I'm just reminding you. And at the start of every round, I will also reiterate any other rules that apply to that contest. As you may all know, we have 5 rounds for this contest. Round 1 to 4 are made up of varied questions, which every institution will have its 10. A major question, you will have 15 seconds within which to answer your question. And that 15 seconds starts immediately I finish reading and I mention your team's name. So that is why I will say yes, followed by your team name, and then the time starts ticking. You have 15 seconds within the point where I mention your team's name to answer a major question. When you get it correctly answered, you get 3 points. However, if you get it wrongly answered, I'm going to pass it to the next team to attempt. And they have 5 seconds to give that answer. When it is correctly answered, it is 1 point. If they are not able to, I will pass it to the next team. And that is within 5 seconds that you have to give me that. All questions is attempted once. For some reason, if I don't hear you correctly, I may ask you to repeat, but I will be paying a lot of attention so I hear you clearly. It's 1 attempt. If whilst I'm reading a question, at the end of the question, you don't hear it well, you may ask for me to repeat it, but mind you, the time would have started ticking. Once I read and I say yes and mention your team's name, your time starts ticking. So if you ask me to repeat, I will gladly do so, but be mindful, it is with your time. When the questions are true or false or multiple choice questions, I will not pass it for a bonus. However, if it is calculation or open-ended questions, then I'll pass it for a bonus if it is wrongly answered. Those that involve calculation, you have 30 seconds to give a correct answer. And a bonus, you have 10 seconds. Please, for some reason, if you disagree with an answer if you answer and I say wrong and you disagree, your coaches know what to do. Do not interrupt the contest. Your coaches can go ahead with the procedure they have been given so that the competition can go on. All right, so then we will begin the contest. I wish all teams the very best of today's competition. And like you all know, I always start from the far end. So that is UNER. So that is condensate. The next team is methanol. That is KSTU. And then the next, no, that is UMAT, sorry, condensate. UMAT. And then KSTU as methanol, then UNER as LNG. So please take notes. Round one. The first set of questions. These are made up of abbreviations and open-ended questions. Mind you, I want exact answers as you were provided in your study guide. Nothing close, exact. Condensate, your question. What is the full meaning of MSWG within Ghana's energy sector? Yes, condensate.
So we are to be multi-stakeholder working group.
Yes, multi-stakeholder working group. 3 points. Methanol, your question. Audience, thank you. What is the full meaning of PRMA as used in the gas industry? Yes, methanol.
Petroleum Revenue Management Act.
Yes, correct for 3 points. 3 points. LNG, your question. Leap right is the milestone corporate core value of Ghana Gas. What does LEAP stand for? Yes, LNG.
L stands for loyalty, E stands for environment, A stands for accountability, and P stands for professionalism.
Yes, correct for 3 points. The next set of questions. Condensate, your question. What is the full meaning of VOC as used in oil and gas industry? Yes, condensate.
VOC, volatile organic compound.
Yes, correct for 3 points. Methanol, your question. What is the full meaning of BTEX as used in oil and gas industry? Yes, methanol.
Benzene, toluene, ethyl benzene, xylene.
Yes, correct for 3 points. LNG, your question. What is the full meaning of GPWF as used in revenue mobilization? Yes, LNG.
Okay, GPWF stand for Ghana Petroleum World Fund.
Yes, correct for 3 points. The next set of questions. Condensate, your question. The early phase gas infrastructure system is also referred to as Western Corridor Gas Infrastructure Development Project. This project was financed by a loan facility from CDB. Who provided the equity funding? Yes, condensate.
Government of Ghana.
Yes, government of Ghana. 3 points. Mr. No, your question. Under the Jubilee Gas Sales Agreement, what amount of gas will Ghana receive at zero cost from the Jubilee field? Yes, Mr. No.
200 BCF.
Yes, 200 BCF. 3 points. LNG, your question. According to the PRMA, the government is obliged to identify some priority areas among the 12 priority options to be included in the national budget for funding through the ABFA. What is the maximum number of priority areas that can be considered for every 3-year budget review cycle? Yes, LNG.
Not more than 4.
4, yes, not more than 4. 3 points. The next set of questions. Condensate, your question. In which year did Ghana start the importation of gas for power generation? Yes, condensate.
2009.
Yes, 2009. 3 points. Mr. No, your question. GNPC's stake in Ghana's producing fields are a major revenue stream to the Ghanaian economy. What is the total percentage contribution of royalty on gross production in Sankofa Jinyame field? Yes, Mr. No.
7.5%.
Yes, 7.5%. LNG, your question. In which year was Petroleum Revenue Management Act passed in Parliament? Yes, LNG.
2011.
Yes, 2011. 3 points. The last set of questions for round 1. Condensate. Your question. As part of the GNGC offshore pipeline infrastructure, where does the raw gas from Jubilee and 10 fields commingle before exported to the GPP? Yes, condensate.
As the production manifold.
Okay, for 3 points. 3 points. Miss Ano. Audience. What is the total quantity of indigenous gas delivered to the ceramic industries for combined heat and power processes by Ghana Gas from November 2016 to end of second quarter 2021? Yes, Mr. No.
14 trillion BTU.
Yes, 14 trillion BTU. 3 points. LNG, your question. In the process of depressurizing a plant or equipment, disposal of flammable gases in a gas plant is done using what equipment? Yes, LNG.
Block valve stations.
Pardon?
Flex stacks.
No, I don't change it. Say what you said.
Block valve station.
No, you are wrong. For a bonus, condensate. Your microphone, I cannot hear you.
Flare stack.
Yes, flare stack, 1 point. When I don't hear and I ask you to repeat, I don't say change your answer. Don't play a smart one on me. This brings us to the end of round 1. Thank you. Thank you very much. So a bit of clarity here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So the last question to condensate. I'm giving clarification here. The question was asking for where there is a commingling. All right. If you had said the manifold, we would have considered it, but you said production manifold. That is supposed to be the gas export manifold. So for bringing production, in consultation with the team, I have taken back my 3 points. Thank you. So at the end of round 1, LNG has 12 points. Let's clap for them. Condensate has 13 points. Let's clap for them. And then methanol has 15 points. We move on to round 2. This is made up of true or false questions and calculation. Audience, thank you. For the true or false, you have 15 seconds within which to give a correct answer. I will not pass it for a bonus. However, for the calculation question, you will have 30 seconds to give a correct answer. So the first set of questions for round 2. Condensate, your question. The Jubilee Gas Export Pipeline, which supplies natural gas from the FPSO to the Atuabo Gas Processing Plant, is a 12-inch, 68-kilometer subsea pipeline. True or false? Yes, condensate.
False.
Yes, it's false. It's 12-inch, but 58 kilometers, so it's false. Methanol, your question. During the life of a field, additional drilling of new wells, artificial lifting, and other activities may help prolong the life of a producing field. True or false? Yes, methanol.
True.
Yes, it's true. 3 points. LNG, your question. According to the IEA, energy security can be defined as the interrupted availability of sufficient energy sources at an affordable price. Yes, LNG.
False.
Yes, it's false. It's supposed to be uninterrupted availability, so it's false. The next set of questions. Condensate, your question. A gas services tariff which fails to factor economic development of the country is effective based on PURC's underpinning principles for tariff derivation. True or false? Yes, condensate.
False.
Yes, it's false. Methanol, your question. Under reasonable endeavors regime for gas supply, the agreement is executed only when the delivery facility is available. Yes, methanol.
True.
I am sorry, it is false. It is not only the facility, the commodity is also part. Thank you. LNG. Aside the recovery of oil and gas commodity, other key activities that happen at the production stage are contract negotiation and rail licensing. Yes, LNG. True or false?
Yeah. Question again.
Aside the recovery of oil and gas commodity, other key activities that happen at the production stage are contract negotiation and rail licensing. True or false? Yes, LNG.
False.
Yes, it's false. So at the production stage, we don't do renegotiation or relicensing. So it's false. The next set of questions. Condensate. The high methane content and low carbon composition of natural gas is responsible for the lower corrosivity. True or false? Yes, condensate.
True.
Yes, it's true. 3 points. Miss Arnold, your question. Cyclopentanes and pentanes are both paraffins that are commonly found in natural gas streams. True or false? Yes, Miss Arnold.
True.
I am sorry. It's false. LNG. Thank you. Unlike elongated bubble flow, annular flow regime cannot exist in both horizontal and vertically oriented pipelines. True or false? Yes, LNG.
False.
Yes, it's false. The next set of questions. Condensate, your question. The upstream phase of the gas value chain is defined by both the location and the specialized interactions within the chain. True or false? Yes, condensate.
False.
Yes, it's false. 3 points. Mithano, your question.
Next one, I'm sorry.
The gas services tariff has 3 fundamental components which aim to recover the full investment incurred. The component that recovers pipelines and stations investment in the gathering is the gathering pipeline tariff. Is the gathering tariff. True or false?
False.
Yes, it's false. 3 points. So we have various facilities that are considered, not just stations. LNG. Your question. The framework to promote and develop government policy objectives for petroleum and petrochemical development is captured under Act 1053 and the Energy Commission Act. True or false? Yes, LNG.
It be false. False.
Yes, it's false. It's captured under the Act 1053. That's the Petroleum Hub, right? But not Energy Commission, so it's false. The last set of questions for round 2. This involves calculation. So you have 30 seconds. Condensate, your question. Global Gas Company Limited has a 15-year trading experience in natural gas liquids. In 2022, they signed a contract with Ghana Gas for the supply of 200 MT of LPG per month and 40 MT of condensate per day, giving a uniform price of 50 Ghana cedis per MT for both products. How much will Global Gas pay for the supply of both products for the month of August 2022? Yes, condensate.
We have it to be 16,200 Ghana cedis.
I am sorry. For a bonus, Mr. No.
7,200 Ghana cedis.
Yes, correct for 1 point. So, Mr. No, your major question. MT of LPG was purchased each day of the week by a BDC for 2 weeks. How much would the BDC pay to the vendor at the end of the first week, assuming the cost of LPG was 25 Ghana cedis per MT? Yes, Mr. No.
Scan yourself. Scan yourself.
For a bonus LNG,
we have 2065 Ghana cedis.
I am sorry. For a bonus condensate,
we have 2485 Ghana cedis.
I am sorry. How are you doing your calculation? Anyway, I'll take you through when we are done with this. So LNG, your major question. In February 2022, Omega Company Limited received a monthly 500 MT of condensate, but only received a daily supply of 20 MT of LPG. Also, the price marginally increased to 50 Ghana cedis per MT for both products. How
Today we find ourselves in Zone 2 inside the University of Cape Coast, Ghana.
Welcome all of you to the UCC main auditorium where we have the Zone 2 contest for the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge. Yes, LPG.
Oil refinery.
Yes, the thermal oil refinery. Yes, CNG. Yes, it's true. 3 points. Yes, Pentine.
20 kilometers.
Yes, 20 kilometers. At the UCC main auditorium, this is how this contest ended. CNG had 29 points. Let's clap for them. LPG had 55 points. And Pentane had 58 points. Congratulations to all of you for how far you have come. Through the questions and how they should have gone about it. I'm surprised none of you got yours correctly answered. So condensate, your question was about the supply of 200 metric tons of LPG per month, and then 40 for condensate per day. And each of them has 50 Ghana cedis per metric ton. And the month of August is how many days? 31. So for the LPG side, you just multiply the quantity of the LPG by its price. And then for the condensate, the volume that was supplied multiplied by the number of days, because that supply was daily, and then by the price. If you do that correctly, you should get 72,000 Ghana cedis. Ms. Ano, your question, very straightforward. 50 metric tons of LPG was purchased each day for 2 weeks. However, we just asked you to give us the price, how much they will pay after 1 week, given the unit price of a metric ton to be 25 Ghana cedis. And if you do that correctly, you should get 2,625 Ghana cedis. And then LNG. Your question said that the condensate that was received monthly was 500. And then the LPG was rather daily supply of 20 metric tons. But the month of August, that's at the end of the month, so yours was supposed to be in February 2022. And February 2022 is 28 days. So once you have the condensate volume and its price, the condensate volume was monthly by its price, then you add it to the daily supply of the LPG by the number of days and the price. And when you do it correctly, you should get 53,000 Ghana cedis. All right, so that brings us to the end of round 2. Let's clap for them. Mr. Noor has 22 points. Let's clap for them. That is KSTU. KSTU. LNG, which is UNER, has 24 points. Let's clap for them. Team Condensate, that is UMAT, has 25 points. Let's clap for them. This is a very close contest. We'll move straight to round 3. This round is made up of multiple choice questions. Mind you, I want the teams to cooperate, work as a team. And then I'll give the options. If you want to say the answer as in what it corresponds to, you can freely say that. If you want to say the letter, I will also take that. But when you want to say the two, be mindful you say the two matching answer. If you say A, but A doesn't correspond to the answer you give, as in A, Kofi, and Kofi is correct, but A is wrong, I'm not going to award that mark. And I will not pass this on for a bonus. The first set of questions. Condensate. Which of the following sources of water would contain the highest concentration of chloride ions? A, well water. B, fresh water. C, produced reservoir water. And D, sea water. Yes, condensate. C, produced reservoir water. 3 points. Oh, let's clap for them. Mr. Noor, your question. From the list below, which unit in natural gas processing is the first point of contact for raw gas from upstream production facility? A, glycol dehydration. B, gas sweetening. C, inlet separation. And D, filter separation. Yes, Mr. Noor. C, inlet separation. Correct, for 3 points. LNG, your question. Which regulatory body in the petroleum sector issues the National Inventory Report annually in accordance with requirements from the United Nations? A, Petroleum Commission. B, Environmental Protection Agency. C, Energy Commission. And D, Public Utility and Regulatory Commission. Yes, LNG.
B.
B, the EPA. Yes, correct for 3 points. The next set of questions. Condense it, your question. Interconnection to third-party facilities for gas supply should go through the following processes except A, commissioning, B, disinvestment, C, gas sales agreement, and D, preliminary evaluation. Yes, condense it.
B.
B, disinvestment. Yes, 3 points. Mr. your question. Which of the following solid desiccants used in dehydrating gas streams is effective at a water dew point of above -100 degrees Celsius? A, activated aluminum oxide. B, silica gel. C, alumina gel. And D, molecular sieve. Yes, Miss Ano.
D.
D. Yes, molecular sieve. 3 points. LNG, your question. Which gas contract operates on a rigid payment regime except when there is an act of God? A, interruptible contracts. B, take and pay contracts. C, take or pay contract. And D, pay and take contract. Yes, LNG.
D.
D, I'm sorry. It is C, take or pay. So when you sign a take or pay, you have to pay for it. It's take or pay. All right, it's only when an act of God occurs that. All right, the next set of questions. Condense it, your question. Audience, thank you. Natural gas processing includes all the following except A, fractionation, B, dehydration, C, pigging, and D, acid removal. Yes, condense it.
C.
C, pigging, yes. 3 points. Miss Ano, your question. The following factors are considered when calculating steel pipeline wall thickness, except A, pipe yield strength, B, temperature derating factor, C, internal diameter, and D, design pressure. Yes, Miss Ano.
C.
C, internal diameter. LNG, your question. The following are all sources of gaseous emissions except A, leaking, B, venting, C, draining, and D, flaring. Yes, LNG.
C.
C, draining. So all the rest are for gaseous emissions, but not draining. The next set of questions. Condensate your question. The following valves are used for flow isolation or regulation except A. Ball valve, B. Gate valve, C. Check valve, and D. Globe valve. Yes, condensate.
B.
I am sorry. It's check valve. C. Mitano, your question. At what point in a pipeline with uniform diameter is maximum gas velocity experienced in a gas stream? A. Inlet of pipeline, B. Outlet of pipeline, C. Point of maximum pressure, and D. Point of highest temperature. Yes, Miss Ano.
B.
B. Outlet of pipeline. Yes. LNG, your question. Crude oil is classified by the sulfur content, type of hydrocarbons, and its acidity levels. All the following are typical sulfur content level descriptions except A. Medium sour, B. Sour, C. Medium sweet, and D. Sweet. Yes, LNG.
C.
Yes, C. Medium sweet. We don't have any such classification. The last set of questions for this round. Condensate, your question. In looping an existing pipeline, the duration for operational outage should be minimal. The following specifications are all considered except A. Gas specification, B. Future loop tie-in requirements, C. Access to tie-in sites, and D. Timing of construction. Yes, condensate. A. Correct for 3 points. Gas specification. Mitano, your question. The following valves are all appropriate for fluid flow stop, start, and regulation except A. Ball valve, B. Globe valve, C. Butterfly valve, and D. Pinch valve. Yes, Mitano. A. Ball valve. 3 points. Let's clap for them.
No pressure, my boys, no pressure.
LNG. In which month and year was the report on the early phase gas infrastructure system submitted by the NGDTF to government? A. February 2011, B. March 2011, and C. April 2011, and D. June 2011. Yes, LNG.
April 2011.
Yes, April 2011. This brings us to the end of round 3. Thank you. Thank you. I'm enjoying your tune, but we have to move on. Thank you. So at the end of round 3, a very tight contest. Interesting. UNER, going with the team name LNG, has 36 points. Let's clap for them. UMAT and KSTU, with the team names Condensate and Methanol respectively, have 37 points each. Let's clap for them. We move on to round 4. This is a close contest. Round 4 is made up of open-ended questions. Please be direct and specific. The first set of questions for round 4. Condensate, your question. Following the passage of the Petroleum Hub Development Corporation Bill into law, the hub is expected to host refineries and petrochemical plants, among others. How many refineries is the hub expected to host, and at what capacity? Yes, Condensate.
So the number of refineries is 3. And the capacity is 300,000 BPSD.
I am sorry. For a bonus, Miss Ano.
3 refineries and 300,000 BSPD.
I am sorry, LNG for a bonus.
The refineries are 3 refineries and the capacity is 300,000 BSPD. Minimum.
I am sorry. So yes, 3 refineries, that capacity each. That is the capacity of each refinery. So if I say the volume of the cup is 10 ml, there are 3 cups, and you say the volume of the 3 cups is 3 ml, it's not correct. We are engineers. Are we all clear? Thank you. Miss Ano, your question. Thank you, audience. What percentage does valve procurement usually contribute to the capex of a piping project? Yes, Miss Ano.
20 to 30%.
Yes, 20 to 30%. LNG, your question. What UNE standard addresses design and operation of pressure piping? Yes, LNG.
B31.
B31, yes. The next set of questions. Condensate your question. In line with the CRM, the NPA is required to classify existing LPG refilling plants based on the risk associated with them and then vary their uses. What would be the use for low risk refilling stations? Yes, condensate.
So we have autogas supply only.
Yes. Thank you. It's okay. 3 points. Miss Ano, your question. In view of the discovery of commercial gas quantities, which month and year was the National Gas Development Task Force constituted by the government of Ghana? Yes, Miss Ano.
February 2011.
Yes, February 2011. Let's clap for them. 3 points. LNG, your question. Thank you. The instrument is LNG, your question. The instrument that measures mass and volume of LPG transferred to off-takers is called, yes, LNG.
Coriolis mass flow meter.
Yes, Coriolis mass flow meter. 3 points. Condensate, your question. In the formation of the membership of PIAC, Section 51 of the PRMA 2011 Act 815 as amended requires that the committee is composed of representatives from how many organizations or bodies? Yes, condensate.
13.
Yes, 13. 3 points. Miss Ano. What is the length of the pipeline that connects FPSO JA Kufuor to the onshore receiving facility? Yes, Miss Ano.
63 kilometers.
Yes, 63 kilometers. 3 points. LNG. Thank you. LNG, your question. In what month and year was the Jubilee Field Petroleum Agreement signed? Yes, LNG.
March 2006.
Yes, March 2006. 3 points. The next set of questions. Condensate, your question. In what month and year was the Chineboa and Yera and Tome Petroleum Agreement signed? Yes, condensate.
July 2004.
Yes, July 2004. 3 points.
Easy.
Nathaniel, your question. After what period is a pipeline's abnormal operation considered to be corrected with operations maintained within the operating design limit? Yes, Nathaniel.
After the monetary period.
Yes, the monetary period. 3 points. 3 points. LNG, your question. What is the chemical formula for ethyl mercaptan? Yes, LNG. Audience, please.
In this. H3, C2, bonded to S, bonded to H.
I am sorry.
H5 first, H5 first.
For a bonus, condensate.
H5 first. So you have H5, C2, bonded to S, bonded to hydrogen.
Yes, 1 point. You always have to check the bonds for the saturation, the hydrogen, the number of hydrogens. You always have to check. The last set of questions for round 4. What condensates your question? What name is given to the device installed to protect a vessel from overpressure situations? Yes, condensate.
Pressure relief valve.
Yes, pressure relief valve. 3 points. Easy on us. Thank you. Nathaniel. Under a firm flow commercial regime, under what condition can exception to claim of liability be granted? Yes, Nathaniel.
Force majeure.
Yes, force majeure. 3 points. 3 points. The last question to LNG for round 4. Thank you. Listen carefully. The Esiama Pristia pipeline project was completed under the Western Corridor Gas Infrastructure Development Project by Ghana Gas as part of the gas infrastructure network. Which element under the gas services tariff is being used to recover the cost of this infrastructure? Yes, LNG.
I know. The question again.
The Esiama Pristia pipeline project was completed under the Western Corridor Gas Infrastructure Development Project by Ghana Gas as part of the gas infrastructure network. Which element under the gas services tariff is being used to recover the cost of this infrastructure?
Gas transportation tariff.
No, I am sorry. For a bonus, condensate.
We have the gas transmission tariff.
1 point. It's a transmission pipeline, not transportation. It's a transmission pipeline. This brings us to the end of round 4. Thank you so much. Thank you. As we may all see, there is a change. Thank you very much for always cheering us on. Let's clap for the contestants. Let's clap for them. As we may all observe, Team LNG, that is UNER, has just made a substitute. Let's give our lady the chance to introduce herself. So your name, your program of study, and what we should expect from you at the last round.
I'm Edna Jamia Kwanza, Petroleum Engineering.
Yeah.
Level 100.
First year? Yeah. Okay, what should we expect? What are you bringing on board? New. You just try your best. Okay. Edna, please speak and let me hear you. Your microphone. I want to hear your voice.
Hi.
Okay, all right. Thank you. So at the end of round 4, here are the scores. UNER, going by the team name LNG, has 45 points. Let's clap for them. UMAT, going by the name Condensate, has 51 points. Let's clap for them. And KSTU, going by the name Misano, has 52 points. Let's clap for them. We move straight to the last round. This round is made up of 9 questions. They are riddles. Each team has equal chance to answer the questions. You can draw my attention by pressing the characteristic bell which has been given to you. Whilst reading the question, on the first clue, if you get the question correctly answered, you have 5 points. On the second clue, you will get 3 points. And then on the last clue, you will get 2 points. However, in your attempt to get those points, if your answer is wrong, I will gladly deduct some points from your points already obtained. On the first clue, if you get it wrongly answered, I'll deduct 2 points. On any other clue, I'll deduct 1. Every team has been given a characteristic bell that corresponds to a number that will appear on the screen for us all to see. The first team to press the bell, the number will appear and its sound we will all hear and be witnesses for who pressed first. So each team will give us their bell and then we will all observe. Then we will all know that their bells are working. So Condensate, let's hear your bell. And they go by number 1. So once it appears, then they will answer first. Then Mithano. So they go by number 2. LNG. All right. So something to take note of. If you attempt to answer a question and you wrongly answer, you are out on that question and I'll still deduct my point. And then I will continue for the other teams to also attempt. I hope we are all clear. All the best on this last round. One. My functional features do not change irrespective of my complexity and cost. I am typically made of a memory and programming. Yes, LNG.
PLC systems.
I am sorry. So it was on the second clue, -1. I will continue for the other two teams. My processor controls the operating cycles. Who am I? Yes, condensate.
Logic controllers.
I am sorry. All right, so nobody had it. It's systems component. Systems component. So -1 from LNG, -1 from condensate. Two. I am used to separate out components of a rising gas in a very expensive process. As falling liquids descend through me, they trap some gas components. Yes. Condensate.
Lean oil absorption.
No, I will not give it to you. I'll continue for the two teams. So -1. I provide the avenue for NGL extraction based on the liquid's high affinity for heavier components. Who am I? Yes, LNG.
It is mechanical refrigeration.
No, I'm sorry. It's an absorber, not absorption. Absorption is a process. This is an equipment. So -1 from condensate, -1 from LNG. So please listen attentively. So if it's something is moving through you, it cannot be a process. Okay, if you look at all that were stated, it was talking about some kind of equipment. 3. My analysis provides unique characteristics specific to different reservoirs. I also determine the chemical and physical properties of a gas mixture. Yes, LNG.
Compositional analysis.
Yes, compositional analysis. On the second clue, 3 points. I'll read to the end so that we all know. The last clue is My results are key in considerations for plant design and gas sales requirements. That's the compositional analysis. 4. I am very relevant in emergency and maintenance cases in pipeline operation. Yes, LNG.
Block valve station.
Yes, correct. 5 points. 5 points. 5 points. 5 points. I'll continue. So you got it on the first clue. I usually exist intermittently at an average distance of 48 kilometers. I'm continuing, so don't panic. I'm just continuing. I appear twice on the lateral pipeline to the PRMS. Who am I? And that is the block valve station. 5. I am one of the regulators who oversees the utilization of natural gas in Ghana. My strategic role includes providing policy recommendations to government on all energy-related matters. Yes, condensate.
The Energy Commission.
Energy Commission, 3 points. It was on the second clue, 3 points. I will continue. Aside being the issuer of NGTU license, I also develop codes for electricity grade and distribution purposes. Who am I? That's the Energy Commission. Six. I was a critical component of the early phase gas infrastructure system. My major contribution was to provide the needed system to transport useful products to end users in the Abuaze power. Yes, condensate.
We have the Takrari distribution station.
No, -1. LNG, right? Which team belled second?
I rang.
Yes, she rang. Yes, please.
That is the natural gas interconnection transmission system.
I am sorry. I'll continue reading. Currently, gas supply data indicates that I am being underutilized below my installed capacity of 405 mmSCFD at 100 barge. Who am I? Yes, Mr. No.
A Tuabu transmission pipeline.
I am sorry, I will not give it to you. It's a Tuabu Takrade transmission pipeline. So -1 across board. A pipeline is from to. That's how that transmission line is given. So -1 across board. Audience. I am one of the elementary petrochemicals and a natural constituent of crude oil. Sorry. I am highly toxic, highly flammable, and carcinogenic in nature. I am also a cis-carbon colorless. Yes, condensate. Speak, please.
Benzene.
Yes, benzene. Both bell and sit. Please. When you bell, your answer should follow. So it was on the last clue. 2 points. I am known to be colorless, toxic, and highly flammable. In natural gas processing, I am used for hydrate inhibition. One of my common names is wood alcohol or wood. Yes, condensate.
Methanol.
Yes, methanol. Oh, methanol. You are right here, we are describing you. And then you are here. Methanol. 2 points. 2 points. When I saw it and I saw your name, I thought this one. The last question for the round and for this contest. Audience, please. I am known to be extremely hazardous, colorless, and flammable. I may occur naturally in crude petroleum, natural gas, and hot springs. Some of my common names include stink dump. Yes, LNG.
A2S.
Yes, A2S. So 2 points on the last clue. So some of my common names include stink dump, sewer gas, swamp gas, manure gas, and I have a rotten egg smell. This brings us to the end of the contest.
Hey!
contest. What a contest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So from Osekrom, our bus is moving straight to Ho at the Afeti Auditorium at Ho Technical University. Exactly a week today, we will have Ho Technical University, Regional Maritime University, and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology competing for us to know who will be the fourth team to book a seat at the semi-finals. That will be on the 16th of November, Wednesday, just like today. I must say this has been a very interesting contest. I have personally enjoyed how you kept switching positions to this last hour. This is a keenly contested competition, and I want to congratulate all of you for making it such an amazing contest. As one of our guest speakers said, we come here to deliberate, we come here to share our ideas, and definitely one team has to be a winner. And Osekrom has spoken, and this is the score. At the end of the 5 rounds, at the Zone 3 contest of the Gas Challenge 2022, these are the scores. Misano has 51 points. Let's clap for them. This is the first time they are making it to the Gas Challenge, and they have really fought a good fight. It's just the radios that didn't work for you. Better luck next time. LNG has 52 points. Let's clap for them. Just 1 point difference. This has been a real contest. Condensate has won the Zone 3 contests. I know you have really fought. It didn't come easy. They've really given you a competition. And they had 55 points. Let's clap for them. I want to congratulate you, Condensate. Hope to see you at the semi-finals in Accra on the 30th of November. Since LNG and methanol, I will say that we haven't ended yet. This is really going to be dependent on how the Zone 4 contest is going to be. I won't be surprised to see both of you in that contest. But however it goes, we wish you the very best in your endeavors. And Condensate has booked a seat at the semi-finals of the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge. I was your quiz mistress, Emanuela Kwabwate. Thank you so much for your time. I am grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Let me ask Condensate. You have been the defending champions. Today, I think they have really boxed you well. But finally, you are the winners. How do you feel? How do you feel?
We are grateful.
Please allow us.
We are grateful to the Almighty God because you really put in the work. We don't expect anything else apart from this, so we are grateful.
Okay, congrats. Miss Ano, as for this one, you owe me for not getting the Miss Ano question. You people will take me out for lunch.
No problem.
How do you feel? Are you disappointed? Are you excited? This is your first time. How do you feel?
Although we've lost, but we know we've given them a good fight. Yeah.
All right. You know, it's been a great fight. How do you feel? Are you disappointed?
Not really.
Not really. How do you feel?
We are fine. We are hoping that maybe God grant us the skills for the semi-final.
Okay. So thank you very much for joining us for this contest.
Wow, it's been a wonderful competition today. On behalf, my name is Peter Enusa Hagan. On behalf of our chairman and our CEO, Dr. Ben Asante, and also on behalf of the board of governors of Ghana Gas and all staff of Ghana Gas, we wish you all and we thank you all for being here with us. We say Ayuko to the competing schools and then to the winners. Hopefully we will see you again and join us online next week, Wednesday. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Fast is moving. Today we find ourselves in Zone 2 inside the University of Cape Coast, Ghana.
Welcome all of you to the UCC main auditorium where we have the Zone 2 contest for the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge. Yes, LPG.
Oil refinery.
Yes, the Tema Oil Refinery. Yes, CNG. True. Yes, it's true. 3 points. Yes, Pentane.
20 kilometers.
Yes, 20 kilometers. At the UCC main auditorium, this is how this contest ended. CNG had 29 points. Let's clap for them. LPG had 55 points. And Pentane had 58 points. Congratulations to all of you for how far you have come.
Contest here of the Gas Challenge, and we have a winner for the day. Congratulations to the University of Mines and Technology for once again showing their dominance. Now this one didn't come easy, but then they fought till death. And so let me just get close and speak to that team there coming all the way from the Western region, and indeed showing that the best indeed comes from the West. Hi guys, how are you guys all feeling now?
We are good. We are feeling good. We are grateful to God.
Now it seems you two, you're too calm for my liking. You're just a winner of the Zone 3 contest, and you guys are just so calm. What's happening?
We feel we didn't do our best. We didn't perform to our maximum best, but we are grateful to the Almighty God for granting us this.
All right, now we have one lady contestant here who was probably supporting from behind. Now, sitting back there, looking at how this thing went like a wavelength, how was the feeling like?
Like how you said it, it was more than a wave. Like, it was ecstatic. At one point, you feel like, God, help me. And at one point, you're like, God, we've got this. But in the end, we actually did it, so yeah. All right, so in the end, they actually did it. And the main man behind this whole team right here, the coach himself, I would call him a coach Ancelotti. Of course, Real Madrid are winners, serial winners of the Champions League, and UMAT are serial winners of the Gas Challenge as well. But then, coach, you said it right from the beginning. You were sure of what's going to happen today. Were you at a point doubtful of whatever you said in the beginning?
Not at all. I never doubt my voice. So the final question is read. It is not over until it is over. So I always had confidence in them that we will definitely take the first spot. As I mentioned from the beginning, we were just here to register our presence for the finals on the 8th of December.
Now that presence was really registered with some hard-fought work right here. But then, this is only the first stage of this contest. Now we are moving on to the semi-finals. What should we expect from UMAT in the semi-finals?
Nothing but the best. The best, we say, always comes from the West. And UMAT is noted for that. We are noted for knowledge, truth, and excellence. So any contest that we compete in, we come out to be the very best.
All right, indeed. The UMAT guys have shown that now they are rising, just as the dollar has risen over the city. But let's just talk to the city guys right here. Now this is the team from the Kumasi Technical University. Now they are first timers in this contest, but then kudos to you guys. You actually murdered it. But then how's the feeling in this camp now after this particular contest?
It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Although we've lost, but you know, we're giving them a good run for their money. Yeah, we're giving them a very tough competition. Yeah.
Now you guys really did well. You almost clinched it. But then, are you disappointed with what happened today?
Not actually. No, we've tried. We thank God for how far He has brought us. We are good.
All right, now I'm sure this is actually going to give, some hope and confidence to your school, Kumasi Technical University, going probably into the next editions. But then you people will be bowing out. What message do you have for your school?
We thank them for them coming to support us, and we promise them that next time when we come, they will carry the crown back to our school. Thank you.
All right, so they are thankful for the support, but then the main coach is right here. Now this coach, I don't know what name to give him, whether Mourinho or whether Xavi. Yeah. But coach, how are you feeling now?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Even though we were third, I think we did very well. The last run wasn't very favorable to us, but we are not daunted, you know. Next time, you know, when we get the opportunity, we'll come even stronger. So I can promise you that KSTU in the next edition, we are going to win.
They promised us a win today. In fact, a host and win. It didn't come on. But then they are making another promise that maybe next year they will win it. Now your promises are almost turning into one politician, I know. But anyway, congratulations to your team.
Thank you very
much.
much.
Well done. I salute you guys.
Congratulations to Ghana Gas Company. You've done a great job, and keep it up. Keep it up. You know.
All right, we'll definitely keep that up. And so we are moving on to speak to the team which placed second all the way from Sunyani. But unfortunately today, they might be going home disappointed. Hi dear, how are you feeling? You're smiling for someone who really didn't qualify. How's the feeling like in this camp? So you're lost for words, but boss, as a coach, how do you feel about your team's performance?
It was a very close contest, and I think we made a few mistakes, but we had to quickly come up with a strategy to recover so that at least we can have a chance to qualify to the semi-final. So I'm impressed. They were down, but they were able to come up, and then we have a hope now for the future. At least we can qualify.
Now guys, join me here. You guys are the gallant warriors who actually went onto the battlefield. Now, how did that battle go for you?
Well, it was such a great battle and a very tough one because UMAT are the reigning champions and they were also prepared actually. We actually prepared also. We were very willing to win, but out of some few mistakes, we couldn't make it. But we are actually hoping that we could make it to the semis, and you guys should be expecting a very good performance or a best one from us another time.
All right, now by virtue of the new rule, which says that, the teams who have good points, in fact, points that are appreciable enough, 2 teams or 2 schools with those best points will just be added up into that semi-final list. So they said we should be watching out for them. All hope is not lost for them yet. But then, boss, please join me here. You look too sad for my liking. Do you want to shed a few tears?
No, I'm okay.
How are you feeling? Tell me.
I'm feeling cool. We're hoping for the best. Thank you.
To that amazing team that came to support you right here, what do you have to say to them? And I'm sure the whole Sunyane, which was behind you, what would you have to say to them right now?
Well, I might say I'm very grateful for their support. It's been a long distance from Sunyane to Kumasi, and even though we didn't win, but we are hoping for the best, and we thank them so much for their support.
And besides, they really trusted in us. They have the trust in us. That is why they came all the way from Sunyane to come and support us. We are much sorry that we couldn't make it, but there's a chance and there's an opportunity. So we are actually hoping that we make it to the next round.
Indeed, there is a chance and an opportunity. Okay, coach.
We have to give a shout out to the Hunter boys. Yeah, they are a dedicated group of Jama boys who traveled all the way, some from as far back as Takoradi, just to be with us here today. So we are very grateful for their support and the sacrifice they've also made, coming to make the whole occasion a success.
So kudos to the Hunter boys. Oh, your words are in now. All right, let's listen to our queen here.
And also to all the team members. This whole thing is a teamwork. We are a team of 7. So to all the team members, we thank all of them for their contributing to this.
All right, so a lot of thanksgiving coming there from the team from the University of Energy and Renewable Resources. But then let's keep on with the reactions and with the conversations. I have with me here this very handsome gentleman, and I think he will have to introduce himself to us. Please, sir.
Yeah, my name is Kwamina Upokudoete. I'm from University of Energy and Natural Resources. I'm a lecturer in petroleum and natural gas engineering.
Wow. So as you sat in this auditorium today, looking at your team members doing, some diligence with the battle, but unfortunately unable to clinch that final spot in the semis, how did you feel about that?
Wow, this has been a very, very, very highly competitive contest. And initially we came with all the energy to really win the contest. And it was very awesome, and I think our guys were just fumbling here and there, but they were able to gather themselves together to come in with the readers. And I think, unfortunately, we are not able to make it, but we are hoping to make it to the semi-finals with our scores.
Yes, of course, there is still some hope for that team there coming from. They came with all the energy, but it looks like the energy couldn't run out to the end. So maybe you have to find renewable energy sources.
Exactly. We've taken a lot of clues from here. We are going to build on it and come back with more energy, then so that we'll be able to win the contest.
All right, and so that is it from the University of Energy and, of course, Natural Resources. Let's keep up with the conversations. And all right, so we are still here at the Prem to get some reactions, from the audience, from, participating schools and what have not. And so stay tuned. We still have a few conversations coming your way. It is the Gas Challenge 2022.
I'm Engineer Duke Entry from KSTU.
Oh, wow, KSTU. All right, so, sir,
how was the general experience like as you sat in the auditorium watching your boys actually, handle this quiz with, such brilliance, particularly being their first time here today?
Mixed feelings, hard luck at the first round, but I think they did their best. I'm just sad because they put in too much of an effort, but the third round, they lost it.
All right, but then, all hope, may not be lost yet. There might still be a slim opportunity, but then kudos to your teams. Congratulations for coming to this end. All right, and so we are moving on now. We're about to speak to some two important personalities here. And I have here with me the chairperson of the committee of the Gas Challenge herself, Madame Augustina, and of course the quiz mistress here with me. Now let's just take their reactions. Madame Augustina, Zone 3, Oseikum, Kumerica, Kumase. How was the energy like for you today?
Well, it was amazing. It reminded me of when we went to Takwa for the first time. It was amazing. It was really keenly contested. At some point, I think the audience thought that Kumase was going to take it, but unfortunately, the last round it really didn't work out for them. But they really put up a show. It's their first time, and we were really, really surprised with their performance. All three of them did extremely well, and congratulations to the Condensate team. But it looks like, I don't want to preempt, but it looks like all three of them might end up in the semifinals, depending on the points that we will see in Ho. So it's very interesting to note. Yes.
All right, but then, Sekrum, they say that Ukuma Pema Apembeba. But then tell me, what do you see of the impact that this particular gas challenge is having on our tertiary institutions?
Oh, I think that what the gas challenge stands to achieve, as in educating the public about what Ghana Gas is doing, the understanding of the gas industry, I think we are going a long way. A lot more people are getting the interest in the challenge and what it stands for. I see a lot of people asking about it, people wanting to also participate, how to get in. So I think we are gradually making a big impact in the tertiary.
Exactly. Wonderful, a great impact, definitely. The Ghana National Gas Company, and of course the gas challenge is having on our schools. But then we are going into Zone 4. We are going to Ho. We are going to eat some akple and all that right there. What are your expectations going into Zone 4, please?
Well, the expectation is that I expect actually same here. We also have a new institution participating, which is the Ho Technical University. So we had Temale being the first also doing very well. The Kumasi Technical University also doing very well. So we expect similar from Ho. So I'm expecting a keen contest. I expect KSTU to have a run for their money in Ho. Yes.
But what about you? What are your expectations going to Zoom?
I think I'll agree with Madame on that, because everybody wants to make it to the semi-finals. And like I mentioned before we started this contest, when you have a new team coming on board, you don't know what they are bringing. You saw what KSTU came to do here today. So RMU, we know them. KNUST, we know them. But we don't know about Ho Technical University. Who knows? They may also bring some different level of energy. I'm looking forward to Zone 4 contest, and I guess it's going to be also.
But then so far we haven't seen any of the debutants really click that first position. Should we be expecting that in Ho?
Well, like I said, what Kumasi Technical University did, they were so close. I think the last round, they were maybe scared that points will be deducted by our able quiz mistress, so they didn't attempt to even answer at all. And then one attempt, they got it wrong. So I guess it's perhaps it's carefulness that didn't make them, but they were leading. Shockingly, they were leading for a long time. So I expect similar contest to happen in Ho. So I'm expecting Ho to actually turn things around and give them, if you were, the old participants a run for their money.
Definitely. But then, Madam, how do you feel when you deduct points? I want to know.
Oh, you see, you are going for something. Everything you do comes at a risk. All right. So once you want something and you don't get it, yes, you have a price to pay. So I gladly deduct the points.
All right, and so gladly we'll want to come to the end of an exciting contest right here in Zone 3 in Kumasi. It happened here at the Prempeh Assembly Hall, and of course the UMAT school, the University of Mines and Technology, they have carried the day. And so at this point we'll want to say a very goodbye and we are not done yet. We are going into Zone 4 come next week, Wednesday in Hull. So it is the Gas Challenge. Stay tuned for exciting contests coming up. Now, you can join us on our socials. Gas Challenge on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, and all channels, of course, to follow up with the hype, to follow up with the business of the Gas Challenge. My name is Vespa Kofi Sapon. I've been the official host for this event. See you same time next week.